Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is
welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, and the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. And for Washington, George out there with Kispert. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Sarr in at the 5. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Pass to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
George taking.
George hits them both. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 4. Sinks that one from the post.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Tipped away. Kispert, the pass to Mann. Back to Kispert. Now Coulibaly. He's covered by Holiday. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Brown. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. With the drive from 8 feet away, drops it in. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Sarr, defended by Porzingis. The offensive rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the Beast. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And it's Washington with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
It's scooped up. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
And Allie, thanks. Back to Holiday. Four on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The Beast shot is off.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
George. The rebound. Celtics.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And here they go. Here's Brown. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Boston foul. Number 67. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mann. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Yeah, a really rough opening quarter for them in terms of shooting.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to the Beast. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. Kispert grabs a miss.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The Beast shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Pass to Mann. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Mann's got 9. Timeout called. The Celtics. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Rockets. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they're in a terrific position right now, but one that's still...
Boston ends up going with a new group. And here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to the Beast. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
You can tell Holiday likes setting up his guys. He enjoys facilitating.
Washington leading by 3. On the floor for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. Sarr passes to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. Barrett can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Here's the Beast. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hard to contest Porzingis without fouling him. Just too much size and too much skill.
George, he's checked in for Barrett. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
It's Smart on the wing. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
What a move by Smart, showing he has some tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's the Beast. The shot no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's Mann. He's got 9. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. And Smart nails the triple.
And it really helps Smart's confidence when he's hitting from deep. It makes their offense so much more impressive.
Outside Holiday. To the middle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. The Beast has got 7 points in the game.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Wizards leading by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
thanks. Well, the beast in their last matchup against the Heat was a big factor. He dropped 24 points and his range was on full display. Everything's been working for them. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight. Brian?
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. And it's Washington with another.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Boston calls timeout. Last time they met in Boston.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum with it from the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist of the night.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside, Brown. Inside. Tipped. Kispert with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Smart outside. Now here's Mann. He's covered by Holiday. Smart looking around.
That's his second foul here for you.
Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
44. DC Family, your Wizards, USC.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
We've got Sarr, Trey Mann out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Kispert, and it's George in at the four-man position. That's the group for Washington right now.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Kispert. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's rebounded by Washington.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Holiday against George. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside man. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside man. Right wing. Sarr passes to George. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's the Beast. Koulibaly defending. The Beast shot is off.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Sarr, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And it's Koulibaly missing.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ. But you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
It's George on the wing. Man, the pass to George.
Boston foul.
And Washington making a change here. Barrett's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Koulibaly. Sinks the tray. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Outside Tatum. Pass to the Beast. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. The Beast has got 11 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half. Now at 4 fouls in the game. He'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Josh Hart.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Kispert, the pass to man. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Holiday.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Kispert outside. Pass to Sarr. There's the triple. Washington again can't hit. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Assisted by
brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Up top man. He's covered by Holiday. Man, the pass to Barrett. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Left side Tatum. Sarr pulls it in. Wizards leading by 5. And that one's good. Koulibaly. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Washington timeout. DC family, it's teaser time. Make some noise if you want a t-shirt.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Pippen comes in for Brown, and Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Smart outside. Pass to Barrett. Here's Carrington, averaging around 5 points a game. 4 on the clock. And there it is for him. And the Wizards lead by 6.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Smart. From 13, and it's Boston scoring again.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Koulibaly, fires the 3. Rebound Boston. A minute 6 left in the third. Pippen pass to Tatum. From downtown, Hart. The putback and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Dunn, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Both free throws good from Porzingis. The Wizards with a lead. Smart outside. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Reed against Hart. Outside Porzingis. Dunn right side. Lets it fly. Boston, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Smart. This one for 3. They get it again. And it's Washington with the ball. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. So the Celtics 5 right now. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's the Beast in at the 2. Misses the layup. And for the Wizards, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to man. To the paint. Reed against Hart. 6 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Rebounded by Dunn.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
The Beast shot is off. Washington leading by 4. Here's George. And he drains the quick shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brown scanning the floor. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Inside. Here's the Beast. Looking to get it going. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Man with it. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. The Beast shot is off.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
George with it. Now guarded by Brown. All sorts of time. Boston pulls it in.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Pass to Hart. Here's the Beast. from deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. So for Washington, Sarr comes in for Barrett. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Reed. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Dunn. Outside man. Pass to George. On the take. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 6. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside man. Here's Sarr. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Holiday from long range. Here's Brown. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside from deep. Sarr. Holiday grabs the miss.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough.
Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Washington leading by 6. Knocked away. Down low. And Brown with the stuff.
Assist from
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter.
the assist.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Holiday passes to the Beast. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Tatum finds Holiday. To tie it up. The Beast shot is off. The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Up top man. He's covered by Holiday. George's shot is good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Celtics trail by 5. Inside. Here's the Beast. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the call will be on Corey Kispert. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Tatum with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Here's the Beast. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics timeout.
They trail by 3. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Here's Tatum. 5 on the clock. Pass to the Beast to tie it up. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now man. And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Celtics trail by 5. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Koulibaly on the wing. And it's all from three-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's the Beast. Sarr pulls it in.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Here's Brown, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third team.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
For 2.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Brown for 3. Sarr pulls it in. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now Koulibaly. So we see the Wizards get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaFour.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here. And if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward spot. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's the Beast. Then there's Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Here's Young. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Beast can't hit. Daniels with it, out guarded by Porzingis. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college, he's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Young passes to Johnson. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Daniels from outside. And Pritchard pulls it down.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Daniels. That one goes in. And it's 7 points for the Beast.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And here's Young. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Brown feeling out a bit. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Rebound by the Hawks. Now Reza Shea. Last game he had 34 points. The kick out to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to the Beast. The 3. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 3. To the inside. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. The pass to the Beast. Outside Tatum. Launches a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Solid from three. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with good stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Boston making a switch here. Pippen's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 10-1 run. Tatum finds Pippen. Here's the Beast. Lets it go from deep. Here's Porzingis. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. Daniels. Good on the shot.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And good that time.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And then Johnson with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Pippen. Passes it to Brown. Here's the Beast. For the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And 12 points for the Beast.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Daniel from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Eubanks, he's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Hart, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Holiday in for the Beast. Bounce pass, Holiday. Hart, wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. It's deflected.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They get the rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Man can't hit. Here's Boston now. They're on a 20-7 run. Holiday gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Beasley with three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
Well, that's one way.
Out on the floor for the Celtics. The Hawks trail by 8, so with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Young is up there with Daniels. Then there's Rizashe. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. Here's the Beast. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. 14 points for the Beast.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
To the paint. And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Wizards made some terrific plays. He added 18 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with it.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And the dunk by Rizashe.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
First personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 6. Down low, here's Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Daniels. And now here comes Young leading the break. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's the Beast. Fires from deep. And it's Rizashe with the rebound.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hawks making a switch here. Reggie's checked in. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Young with no one around. It's good from long range. Young's got 11 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Pass to the Beast. Brown outside. Pass to the Beast. Lets the 3 fly. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Young. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. First half is now in the books. Celtics lead by 9. And don't go away after the break.
Celtics 51. The Hawks 42.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And there's Porzingis, and it's the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Daniels. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Here's the Beast. He's got 16. Puts up a deep three. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here is Daniels, guarded by Tatum. Rizachet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists tonight. Here's Tatum. The shot, no good.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game. As Dunn's checked in for Boston. Hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
"12 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside Tatum. Over Johnson. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 15 points.
Well, he decided to go with the leaner there. Didn't look like there was a lot of defensive pressure there.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Start of the 4th quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Puffkin in at the point. Holiday, the pass to the Beast. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second person.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Johnson, the pass to Krejci. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The pass to the Beast. It's Hart on the wing. Lofkin with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. Beasley with it. Now defended by the Beast.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Beasley. The Beast can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. And stolen by Tatum. Here's the Beast, covered by Beasley. The Beast can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
No good from Beasley. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Passes to Johnson. Beasley dishes to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Beasley. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Beasley with a clean look, drains the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson against Tatum.
Hook flush by Tatum. Yeah, and that screen was really all Tatum needed. Just a little bit more breathing room so he could go to work.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle, it's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will be foul number 5 on him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Young taking his time here. Johnson outside. Dishes it to Daniels. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The Hawks trail by 8. Inside, Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
And the basket by Tatum.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Young. And he converts the layup.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Now, here's Brown. free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot. Good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him now.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard, defended by Young. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Young kicks to Daniels. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the Beast. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. Rizichet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum on the wing. And the pass to the Beast. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, I like the activity of Daniels there.
At the line for the Hawks, Daniels.
Both free throws good from Daniels. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And that's an intentional foul.
Trae Young, first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Line for the Celtics.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Passes it to the Beast. Three-pointer. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at the 2 guard. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, BA. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Kept alive. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. The 3 from Okoro. They get it back. Here's Allen. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Brown passes to the Beast. And that one drops for him. The Beast has got his second basket.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Now Hunter. The 3 from Okoro knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hunter. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Clock at 6. The 3 from Okoro. Boston pulls it in. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. There's the alley, and Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Tatum, good D by Mobley.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Hunter. To the inside, here's Okoro. Nice D from Tatum.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Garland up top. 26 points for him last game against Washington. 4-3. Porzingis grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's the Beast, guarded by Okoro. The Beast passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, Brown makes himself the best option in the pick and roll there. That's beautifully done.
Okoro on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Okoro's got 8. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Boston calls time here.
Section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt.
Got a line change here for Boston. And now let's see the most efficient scoring. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 3-point lead. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, a lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Okoro. The Celtics making their last shot. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Celtics on D. They trail by 3. Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And for Boston, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Brown against Hunter. Here's the Beast. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. The rebound by Garland.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Okoro gets it to go.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the middle. Here's the Beast. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. The Beast has got 10.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Hawks really contributed. He picked up 18 points, and thanks to his assertiveness, he drew a number of fouls, getting himself to the line. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to the Beast. Launches a 3. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Okoro. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Brown with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Brown, no good. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Okoro, no good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's the Beast. Hunter covering. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Personal foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hunter passes to Okoro. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Okoro's got 6 in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to the Beast. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So both teams changing it up here.
On the court.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The score, the Celtics 42, the Cavaliers 43.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Isaac Okoro. He's been playing really well.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Yes, it's good. Hunter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Boston pulls it in. About a minute played here in the second half. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. To the inside, the Beast. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Cleveland, the Beast shot is off.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Hunter against Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. A deep one from the Unicorn.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. Garland, the pass to Allen. The 3 from Okoro. They get the rebound. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Celtics trail by 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Garland for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Pass to the Beast. The 3. Here's Porzingis. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter finds Allen. Basket counts. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Oh, deflected. Tatum passes to Brown. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brown's got 6.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Garland gets doubled. Pass to Hunter. The 3 from Okoro. Hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Down low. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter in the post. Defended by Brown. Nice D from Brown.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The Beast shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Brown against Hunter. Here's Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of...
Cavaliers trail by 10. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Shooting for Cleveland.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics lead by 8. To the middle. Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
The Cavaliers shooting about 43% in this one. Mobley outside. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Looking to get back on track. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown with it. He's picked up by Garland. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
The Beast passes to Hart. Pass to the Beast. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Tyson. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Garland for 3. Boston pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to the Beast. Shot clock at 6. from deep three-point land. He drops it from range.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Okoro. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, we usually see Okoro take a workman-like approach to his role, but tonight taking center stage.
Boston calls timeout.
Everyone, come on, make some noise.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Pritchard. Nice D from Garland. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Okoro. Fires the three. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's the Beast. No good from outside.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Pass to Allen. Outside Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Hart. And the shot is good by Garland.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Cavaliers trail by 9. Garland feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Now here's Tatum. The Beast. Good. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Boston calls timeout.
It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Here's the Beast. No good on the 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Okoro. Boston pulls it in. Tatum with it. Picked up by Allen. Tatum passes to the Beast. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Hunter. Allen outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Wow, I'd like to see Jarrett Allen look to score, forces the defense to make contact.
For the Cavaliers,
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. He's still feeling it. And it goes straight through with a swish. Tatum's got 20.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Here's Mobley. Outside Hunter. The three from Okoro. He buries it from three.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And that's an intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's the beast. The three is up. The rebound by Garland.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Yeah!
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line, number 56.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Here's some love once again for Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Hunter for 3. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The 3 from Okoro, and he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Mobley outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And here's Hunter for 3. Not going to go that time. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.